Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's video I am making a special request. Wait, that didn't sound right. I'm not making a special request to you. I am going to build a special request. Making a special, okay. I am going to build a special request. There is some other stuff I wanted to build. However, my daughter is turning 10 in about 2 weeks from now, and she requested a netball ring, so the pole with the ring on and everything for her to practice netball with. Since all daughters control their fathers, are in control of their fathers, her request supersedes all the other things that I wanted to build. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to build a netball ring. The one aspect that is going to be challenging is making the ring for the hoop. It's normally not a very challenging thing to make. If you have proper rollers, you can roll metal through and all of that, then it's a fairly simple, easy thing, take you 5 minutes to do. It's going to be challenging because I do not have the proper tools to roll round bar into a circle. I don't have the right things. I'm going to have to do it in another way, trying to figure out how to do it. So according to this dimensions I found, the ring has to be 380 millimeters, have a diameter of 380 millimeters. Here comes a very important lesson. If there's any children that watches this video, I don't know if I have many children watching my videos, but if there is, here's my advice. Pay attention to mathematics in school. My mathematics is limited to numbers only. The minute you include letters and symbols and all kinds of things like that into math, then I'm gone. So I had to actually consult Google and found a nice feature on Google where if you type in the diameter over here, then it uses all of these, I assume it's pi symbols and I don't know what not, and basically Google then tells you that I need a length of steel that is 1193.81 millimeters long. So I will round it off to 1194. That's how long steel I need. If I bend that steel into a circle, I will have something that's got a diameter of 380 millimeters. Alright, so I have this old 10 mil rod. Unfortunately, I don't have a piece long enough, so I'm going to have to weld these two together to get a length of steel that's 1194 millimeters. So I'm going to do that, and then measuring that length around objects, I found this is the biggest round object that I have. Unfortunately, it is too small. The circumference of this calculates to a diameter of only 300 millimeters. I need 380. So I'm 80 millimeters short on the diameter of this object. But it's the biggest thing I have that's hard enough so that I can bend something around it. I'm going to still use it and just not bend the metal tight around you. I'm going to use the shape to bend the metal, and then I'm hoping that by hammering it and blah 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 all of this, I will get something that resembles a 95% closeness to a round circle. This is my crazy plan. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is weld these two together. A little trick that I learned many years ago is the simplest way to weld two round rods together is to use a piece of angle iron. Now this piece I have here is a little bit long, but it's the only piece I have right now. You clamp it so that the angle iron makes a V like this, and then you can simply put your round bar in the angle iron, and then you know your connection will be nice. Alright, I've cut this off. This is now the length of steel. See, I had to weld this little bit on here. So now I'm going to just clean up this weld and re-tag it, just to make sure that it's a proper weld there. Oh, I actually don't have to re-tag it. That weld is actually quite nice. So this is the length of steel I need. Now I'm going to have to bend it around here. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. This is my crazy plan. I clamped a piece of square tube here with some G-clamps to prevent the bottle rolling off the edge. Then I clamped the bottle down with my 2 F-clamps over here, so this bottle is now not going anywhere. I placed the steel rod so the tip is right in the center of the bottle, and I just used another offcut piece to level everything out. And then it's simple. I'm just going to bend this around and hope it works. Let's see.
Oh.
And that is my welded piece that's broken off. Shit welding. Alright, I quickly repaired my useless welding job. It's hopefully stronger now. Let's try this again. If ever you wanted to hold your thumbs, now would be the time. Let's see if this will work. Hey! It's so round I can't get it off the bottle. That could work. Alright, I repositioned this. So this part needs to be bent. I'm going to use this for leverage. And then it should work exactly the same as before. And that welding part is harder than the rest of the steel. So it doesn't want to work with my plan. I'm not going to lie to you, but this steel just broke in another place. So here's the welding part. It didn't break there. It broke just... On the positive side, I have video footage that I can snap a 10mm round bar. Just want to put it out there. I mean, I can snap round bar. All right, I'm going to try and do this last part. I suppose now I should not talk while I'm hammering. I'm going to try and do it by hand. I could have been a blacksmith. Alright, that is a round circle, and anybody who says it's not, it is. I'm using my Ultra G clamp to hold this down. G for gravity. This is a gravity clamp. One of my favorite types of clamps to use. And then I'm going to just quickly do this part here. Alright, and that is the hoop. Alright, the paint is dry. I've attached it to the pole. Now it's only the net. Now to make the net, you need pieces of rope that you can hang. I've already done it with the other ones. That you can hang through here. This piece of rope is 1.2 meters long. I made it 1.2 meters long. So it goes in here, halfway. And then I've already done one. So I'm going to knot these two together and those two together and so forth around. So I'm going to quickly start on that. It's going to take a while. Try and get the knots more or less the same height, like so. Alright, I'm busy with the second row of knots. To get these knots all in the same height, more or less, is actually more difficult than I thought it would be. So now you knot the opposite ones again. So you can start forming the diamond pattern. Alright, so I managed to get three layers out of this. In hindsight, I think my ropes could have probably been a little bit longer, maybe 1.5 meters. So that means the net would have been here. But still, it looks nice. The knots are not all the same, exactly the same and on the same level. It's actually quite tricky to do this, but nothing says I love you like something that looks like it's homemade. I happen to have a netball here and it works. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's a quick little project I made. Go out and make your children something. They will love it because it will come from you. I hope she enjoys this. We haven't decided whether we're going to give it to her now or wait until her birthday, which is another week and a half. Leave a comment. What do you think I could have done different? Would you have changed anything? I would really like to hear from you. Please remember to subscribe and to put the bell on. Until our next video, make your best life. Okay. Mark this out. So that will be, I'm going to do it very accurately with the eye, I think. So that is, wait. Okay. Come here, ball. Come here, little ball.